by thanking the President of Pakistan for accepting the suggestion to summon this joint session of Parliament to discuss the situation, the desperate situation arising out of the recent actions taken by India and Indian-held Kashmir. We may have rendered this House dysfunctional, Mr. Speaker. As we all saw this morning, we were supposed to meet at 11:30. We didn't start till 4:30. वादा करने के बाद सदर जरदारी साहब का प्रोडक्शन ऑर्डर तो नहीं निकला था. आपका बड़ा मेहरबानी, आपने आखिरकार निकाला और सदर जरदारी साहब इस joint session में अपना किरदार अदा करेगा. But so far we have been unable to pass any legislation. Perhaps the greatest achievement of this Parliament is that we banned the term select for our selected Prime Minister. Our अफसोस के साथ कहना पड़ता है, मगर जनाब स्पीकर, आपने आज तक अपना ही, you haven't been able to complete your own house. Unfortunately, आज भी इतना अहम मौके पे सारे मेंबरान नेशनल असेंबली मौजूद नहीं हैं. उसमें साबिक वजीर आज़म शायद खाकान अब्बासी साहब, मुस्लिम लीग नवाज का पंजाब प्रेसिडेंट राना सनाउल्लाह साहब और हमारा दो एमएनए साउथ वजीरिस्तान और नॉर्थ वजीरिस्तान से आज भी मौजूद नहीं है. मैं फिर से आपके सामने अपील करता हूं जनाब स्पीकर कि आप अपना हाउस मुकम्मल करें. बहुत अफसोस है कि हमने ना बजट के वक्त मुकम्मल किया था और ना इस अहम मौके पे जब हमें सब कश्मीर पर बात करना था जॉइंट सेशन में, हम तब भी अपना हाउस मुकम्मल नहीं कर सके. Every question asked of the government by the opposition is never responded to with logic, reason, or even an explanation. All we hear are personal attacks, slurs, and insults. But we still appreciate and we still welcome the decision to call this joint session of Parliament, for we all feel it's necessary to speak in one voice for the people of Kashmir. What has happened in the recent days, Mr. Speaker? We've seen cluster bombs
deployed. Bilawal, just 1 minute. मैं Chief Minister सिंध तशरीफ फरमा है, मैं पूरे हाउस की तरफ से उसको वेलकम करता हूँ, चीफ को वेलकम करता हूँ.
जनाब स्पीकर, पिछले दिनों हम सब ने देखा कि किस तरीके से in violation of international law, cluster bombs were used on innocent civilians. We saw how tourists and pilgrims were expelled from Kashmir. We saw the closure of all educational institutions, the massive deployment of troops throughout Kashmir. All communications, all internet, all mobile phone services have been shut. The arrests of any and all prominent political leaders within Kashmir, including former chief ministers and those who've served as allies of the BJP government. And finally, a brutal historical attack. An attack not only on Kashmir, but an attack on the United Nations, an attack on international law, on international norms, on international precedents, an attack on democracy, an attack on rule of law, an attack on the inalienable right to self-determination, an attack obviously on the Muslims of Kashmir, but also an attack on India, an attack on the idea of India, an attack on the idea of India as a secular, democratic India where all citizens had the opportunity to be treated equally. It's an attack. It is indeed an attack on the India of Nehru and Gandhi, but it's also an attack on the India of Vajpayee. The unilateral usurpations of rights forever guaranteed to Kashmiris. The unilateral, undemocratic, illegal revocation of Article 35A and 370, demolishes the historical identity of Jammu and Kashmir. It occupied Kashmir. It opens the door. It opens the door for Kashmiris to be turned into a minority in their own homes. If Kashmir was a flashpoint before, if Kashmir was a human rights disaster before, if peace in the region was held hostage to Kashmir before, with one stroke of the pen, Mr. Speaker, with one stroke of the pen, Mr. Speaker, India has now opened up a Pandora's box that has the potential to engulf the entire regions in flames. It has the potential to engulf the entire region in flames, and we have also opened the door to a potential nuclear catastrophe. We will not accept it. The people of Kashmir will not accept it. The people of India should not accept it, and the world should not accept it, Mr. Speaker. Modi is playing with fire. Janabe Speaker, I feel passionately about the people of Kashmir, not just as a Pakistani, not only because Shaheed Zulfikar Ali Bhutto is renowned for his contribution to the Kashmir cause. Indeed, today, if we celebrate February 5th as Kashmir Day, it's because of Shaheed Zulfikar Ali Bhutto. It's not only because Shaheed Mohtarama Benazir Bhutto advocated for the Kashmir cause on the international stage, the OIC contact group that the government is now referring to, are a result of her efforts. But, Mr. Speaker, we feel passionately about Kashmir because they are our brothers and sisters, they are our kith and kin. We share a history, we share geography, we share a culture, we share a religion, we share the same blood, we have the same soul. They have the right to live in peace, Mr. Speaker, just as we do. They have a right to choose their own destiny, Mr. Speaker, just as we do. And they have a right to freedom, Mr. Speaker, just as we do.